Hope you're gonna have an awesome day today. Arrowverse here. I have a breakdown trailer for you guys, and we're gonna do a small little recap video, shall we? Let's dive right into it. Alright, so Ghost Eddie is at the loft right now, and that is actually really creepy and really weird that Death Storm sent Eddie there. So Sue wakes up and she says, Iris, why is there an attractive blonde man inside your kitchen? Yeah, he says, oh, hello, Sue. I'm actually Iris's fiance. Dead fiance, actually, you could say that. So things are about to get a lot awkward, especially in front of company over, talking to your dead fiance as well. Yeah. Meanwhile, the crowd stage generator tube is finally activated, not fully activated. It still needs to be turned on. Solely the conductor, the key is Frost. But Barry says it needs to take a few hours to actually infiltrate and recharge. Frost says we don't have a few hours, so I'm going to make a call. Frost makes a call to Mark. Mark is a biological science engineer. I know, long word. So basically, he could come over and fix it within 20 minutes. Because he's a biological and cold fusion, I suppose. Chester and Allegra. Well, they're being haunted once again by one of their former loved ones. And as for Barry, he's in a time vault trying to look for a cure for Iris. But things don't turn out as they plan to because the lights shut off inside the time vault. Barry can't even leave the time vault because if he does, well, his hand gets burnt. So Frost, she gets contacted by Death Storm as Ronnie Raymond, yes. So she tried to use her powers on him, but her powers won't even fathom enough to work. She even tries to stab him with the ice pick. He just plucks it off like a band-aid and just laughs it off. And he wants to have a little conversation with Frost. He says, the reason why I haven't sent any ghosts after you, such as I sent the other ones, is because you have no one to grieve over, not even your own father, Thomas. Now, the thing is, Frost, that you're just a copy, a clone of Caitlyn. You're not even the real deal. You're not the real thing. Meanwhile, that conversation is going on. They're trying to contact Frost throughout the mainframe world. They're locked inside, too. But he disables the comms, Death Storm. So he continues on his little speech and says that, yeah, you're just nothing but a waste of my time, and also you don't have any of the personality traits that Caitlyn actually even has. So what my understanding is that you're just a waste of a failed experiment that Thomas created. Frost says, get the hell out of here, and Frost definitely leaves. Now, the reason why Chester and Allegra was trying to contact the mainframe is because they're locked inside Chester's office, being haunted by ghosts. Barry is in a time vault being haunted by the ghost of his dead mother. Yes, it's really weird. So, she's trying to blame the fact on, like, you didn't even save me when I died. Barry says that, yeah, well, technically you're not my mother, so I don't have any feelings for you, whatever you say right now. It is really weird. Eddie is inside the house. Sue and Iris are actually trying to distract Eddie, but Sue tries to make contact on her phone. Her hand gets burnt. As does Iris. Her hand gets burnt when she tries to touch the door when they try to leave. So they're stuck inside the loft with the ghost of Eddie, and Eddie says, come on, girls. Don't make it too easy for me. Stay for a little bit, because we need to have a long talk. Yeah, right now Caitlyn is still out of it. Her vital signs are not looking too heavy right now. They're actually looking really stressful, and it's taking a tone on her, meaning her body is about to dissolve and become Death Storm's bride. Mark returns with the key so that they can actually activate the CrowdStrike generator. Once they activate it, well, Frost and Mark, they're the ones that will be turning it on. Easily, simple. So, what's happening right now is that, we have some big problems. Chester and Allegra are locked up inside, and Chester's father is annoying him so much to a T. Also, Esperanza is doing the same thing to Allegra as we speak. Barry is saying that You have nothing over me, Deathstorm. You cannot make me feel the loss or mourn my mother, because I already came to peace with it. And she says, you came to peace with this? How about all the people you lost in your life? So she digs into Barry's mind, and Barry sees all the death of his loved ones, such as his father. Yes, when Hunter Zolman shoved his hand right through his father's chest. Not to mention Nora from season 5. You know what? I kind of like Nora from season 5. I kind of miss her. She was pretty cool. Not to mention H.R. Wells, though. H.R. Wells, he really did play a big role within Team Flash. As for Eddie, he's trying to play the victim role. And while he's trying to play a victim role, he turns around to Sue and says, why are you happy and not sad right now? She says, well, you may have burnt my hand, but I pressed the emergency button. Joe barges in with the cold gun. This is a little Easter egg for Snart. Snart may be appearing inside season 9. I'm not going to give away any more details, but Eddie does whammy Joe and Sue, unfortunately. So Mark, well, he gets the powers all into Frost. Frost has the powers just like Deathstorm has the powers. And she can manipulate it, but she can't manipulate it yet. She has to find a way how to unlock it, how to unleash it and control it. Meanwhile, Barry, this is where he gives up right here. This is where his mental breakdowns, because the loss of Oliver. When she brings this up, Oliver in crisis, when you basically let him die, she's trying to say, that took a toll on Barry right there. He gave up right there. He gave into his emotions, and his emotions came the downfall of him, and his grievingness came out along with Chester and Allegra. So he's not alone. Also with Iris. Iris's grief came out of her. So the grieving are traveling all the way to Katie. If it's inside Katie, then Katie is going to be transformed into Deathstorm's bride. That didn't happen because Frost actually manifests her powers and manipulated, and she took all that grief inside of her. Now she's powerful. This is the part where Mark finally learns the truth about Barry Allen. He is the Flash. So Frost says to Mark, just stay put, I'm going to kick his ass. So literally Frost does actually kick Deathstorm's ass. Once they land on the ground, Frost sucks out all of the energy from Deathstorm into her body. Now her body, her vessel, cannot contain all that much grief because over the past years, Deathstorm has been feeding off of grief over and over and over, and she can't handle that kind of power. It has to take years to hone that kind of power to be able to control. Frost doesn't make it. Yeah, she flatlines on the table, and Barry and Keiynan, they tell Team Flash, Frost is dead. Yeah. I was still shocked about that. I seriously thought that it was going to be Katie, but I guess Katie still survived. She's not going down without a fight in the show. She still wants to stay alive. Alright, I'm about to break down this trailer, and I saw a few Easter eggs in here, and I'm going to tell you guys about them. Are you guys ready? It's time for the breakdown. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Alright, so I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a real sad day for everyone, because they're attending the funeral of a fallen hero, Frost. Yes, they're at the funeral. Kristen Kramer, obviously, she's in here, along with the whole of CCPD. People are grieving in their own different ways about Frost, such as Keiynan. She's taking off Frost's paintings off of her wall. Chester is obnoxious, meaning he wants to be left alone for now. Still traumatized over the death of his father haunting. Wait, what does that say? Killer Frost has her own coffee, but Kid Flash does too. Reminder, Kid Flash is returning to The Flash Season 9. You will be back, Kid Flash. I did talk about this new meta that's going to be attacking Team Flash. Right now, I believe what's going on in CCPD is actually having a party, because I'm pretty sure Frost would want people to have a party instead of a sad funeral. So it obviously doesn't make sense Frost doesn't want anybody to make her last remnants known as a sorrow day. She wants everyone to be happy and live their life. Apparently, Mark and Barry have a close heart-to-heart conversation, and I guess Mark is going to fill in Frost's position as Team Flash. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always, and yes, I'll see you all in the next video, of course.